This is actually use the inequality. It's supposed to say inequality. As soon as there's an inequality symbol, it is an inequality. For 1 to 5, state the above inequality in the slope-intercept form. So you just have to rewrite it. Okay. The 5x comes over negative plus 12. You divide by 2. You get y is less than negative 5 over 2x plus 6. Okay, so it's all or nothing here. You either get it or you don't. So that's what I need to see. Would this graph be solid or dashed? It'd be dashed because it's the without the equal sign underneath. True or false? The point on the boundary line are part of the solution. That'd be false. Right? If it's a dashed line, the line itself doesn't count. Quit working on me. There you go. Which region represents a solution? Above or below the boundary line? It would be below, okay? Because of the less than, y is less than, so below. If using reverse shading, which region would you shade? You would actually shade above. Okay? If using reverse shading, you're reversing what we normally would. Is the solution for x less than negative 5 left or right? And it will be to the left. Okay. Is the following statement true? It's false, right? Negative 9 is not smaller than or equal to negative 12. State the inequality and the graph to the right, so this inequality right here. So again, you had to, let me zoom down, bring this down a bit. You need to find your slope and intercept, right? So I can do that right here. I know this is a negative slope because it's dropping. So I'm going to start with the intercept and scan the line. I see a perfect crossing here. So it's 1, 2, right? So let's see if I can replicate that, and I can, right? I can keep going that pattern. So this would be a 2 and a 1, or just negative 2. And B is 4, right? Plus 4. So to write it, here it is. This one is going to be worth 2 marks for today. So y, let's not do the inequality yet, but we know that it's negative 2x plus 4. So that gives you a mark. The negative 2x plus 4 will give that a mark. So it has to be all right to get the mark. And you get another mark for this. So it's a solid, okay, and the true region is, some students struggle with this, but imagine this line keeps going, it's below the line, right? True region is below the solution, okay? So this would be less than or equal to, that's another mark for that inequality sign, right? So 2 marks for that inequality. Is the graph to the right an example of regular or reverse? It's a regular shading because the solution region has been shaded. Okay? State the slope of a vertical line. It's undefined. It's not 0. 0 is a horizontal line. So if you put 0 down, you get a 0. Just mean. Calculate the x-intercept for this one. And I would tend to say 3x plus 6y, bring the 12 over like this, and then you basically just have 3x is equal to negative 12, divide both sides by 3, x is equal to negative 4. So that's 1 marker for that. I prefer negative 4, 0, but it doesn't matter. Both are correct. Calculate the y-intercept for the previous question. So we just rewrite it. Y-intercept, sorry. So 6y is equal to negative 12. Divide both sides by 6. Give us more space next time, right? That's what you're thinking. I'm thinking the same thing. That's 0, negative 12, or negative 2, or negative 2 is fine. 2 cases that indicate cosine law would be those 2. Remember those good times, right? Range for this. Here I need you to refresh your memory. This is in vertex form, which means that the vertex is what? 4 positive, right? The sign switches to positive, and this stays. This is 8. That's the vertex. And what is A? A is right there. A is positive. So I know that this parabola actually points up, and I have the vertex right here, 4, 8. Okay, A is positive, remember. So the range, and I was marking the test, and a lot of you got this one wrong. The range is just greater than or equal to 8 in this case. Okay, so there's no word problem around this, so it's just you find the vertex, and the range will be greater than or equal to 8, right? Anything above it. You could also do 8 to positive infinity, so round bracket around the infinity, square bracket around the 8. So that's a mark there for that. The domain is just like this. There's nothing, right? Nothing stopping the legs from spreading, right? Like keep on spreading apart. So, or you could use this one. Just make sure you have round brackets around either one. So 1 mark. So 16 marks for this AC because question 8 turned into a 2-mark question. So name and last name at the top as well, and hand it in so I can